Okay, so first up, we have Kenny, my intern, who does all of the behind the scenes editing and makes sure that you guys get a pod every week, pretty much, and some of the Instagram stuff too. What's going on, Kenny?
Nothing much. Good to be back.
Just chilling. Yeah, I feel like I haven't actually like besides texting and emails and stuff, I haven't actually spoken to you in a while.
It was the first time I was on the podcast, and I was very sick, and I can barely remember what we talked about, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I remember that. How are you feeling?
A lot better than I was 2 months ago. So,
Good to hear. Yeah, glad that you don't have like a chronic 4-month illness. That's good to know. I appreciate you coming on and chatting with me today. I was just explaining to you, and I explained a little bit in my intro, but I'm going to ask you a user question and then a second user question that I'm also asking Caitlin. So I want to see who answers it better. So I'm going to let you take a little thought for it and just really think about how you want to answer it and, just kind of live that way. But first, I'm just going to ask you a regular question that was submitted to me by someone who might be familiar to you.
okay.
So your first question is, my boyfriend won't tell me what he wants for Christmas, so I've decided I want to get him the dumbest and most impractical thing ever. Do you have any suggestions of what I should get? And it is from Emma, your sister.
Oh, okay. This seems like something she would do. She's very passive aggressive with her boyfriend when
Right.
it comes to things like this.
Which, like, P.S. This is first of all, this is a really funny thing. I think. I think that's like if he's not going to tell you what he wants, like get him something stupid. I love that because I hate when people make it hard to buy gifts for them. It's like just tell me what you want, or like you're not going to get anything. Like just I can't like run around guessing shit that you want. So I love that. It's also so cute that she submitted a question. So I like your sister.
That's something she would do. Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, if from a guy's perspective, like a crappy gift is like those coupons, kids make for their parents.
Mhm.
Be like, get a
Oh
free
yeah,
hug.
those are so funny
Give,
sometimes.
give them like a 10 coupon pack of like free hugs or something like that. Just really don't spend money, just draw on some stuff, give them something
Mhm.
cheap.
Do you know her boyfriend?
A little bit, not much. I've only met him like twice probably.
How old is your sister?
She's 20, still in college still.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, absolutely. If he's not telling you what he wants, you guys are 20, like
Yeah. And like I know, her being my sister, she's very broke right now, so she doesn't have
right,
money to spend.
obviously. Aren't we all
So
aren't we all so broke?
yeah, I mean I'm broke and apparently after college you're supposed to have money. It's worse.
That's a farce. I don't believe that. I don't believe
Yeah.
no. I'm
I,
I'm literally like 27 in 5 minutes and I have $0.
yeah,
Like,
I think I had more money in college.
oh, I 100% had more
Yeah.
money in college. I said that the other day. I was like, I was going out to eat all the fucking time in college, and now I have to like, make peanut butter and jelly for dinner.
Yeah, if I go out like 2 times a week, I'm like, okay, this is way too much right now. I need to
Yeah.
back it down right now.
Yeah, like I tonight and tomorrow, we're recording this on a Monday. I now like Monday and Tuesday have to go out 2 nights in a row with friends, and I'm like, my credit card's gonna get declined tomorrow because tonight is like the only night. Like the friends that I'm seeing tonight, lucky for them because they're not gonna have to like split my bill because I'm gonna use the money tonight. Tomorrow is a different story. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not ideal, not the very best.
But I mean, I guess the best gift, just cheap coupons. That's a shitty gift that he'll have to pretend he likes and
Mhm.
solves all your problems.
That's also great too, the pretend he likes thing. I love to watch people like pretend to like things. I think it's so funny just to the
Oh yeah.
struggle. Like it's like you already know, especially when it's something like that. It's like obviously you didn't really spend a lot of money or time. You're just like being funny and to see them like, "Oh wow, thank you so much." Like try to be genuine, but you know that it's shitty. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
so funny to watch people squirm like that.
You always see that like quick glimpse of disappointment, then that fake smile, like, oh, that's so thoughtful. Thank you.
Or my favorites, like when they pretend not to really know what it is at first, like, oh my God, now that I understand it, it's so funny. Like they need that extra minute to like
Yeah, after you explain
look
it to
off
him,
their
like,
face.
oh, I'm supposed to like this. This wasn't a gag gift.
Yeah. Oh, this is the gift. Oh my God, I just didn't get it a second ago. So funny. That's incredible. Do you have a hard time buying gifts for people for the holidays?
Oh, it's the worst thing
Yeah,
ever.
I agree.
Especially like no one tells you what they want, but in a relationship, you are supposed to get someone something. I don't know what to get.
I know. I'm in the same boat. I really haven't a clue. And I will never understand the people that have all of their Christmas shopping done in like October, like the really intense coupon people, or like they'll do it all on Black Friday or like something along those lines. I can't plan that far in advance. Like I'm just,
No,
and I don't know.
it's what I mean. I'm not even planning for Christmas yet, and it's a month away. So
Exactly. Yeah. It's like kind of creeping up. Like you should probably order some shit online, you know, because it might not be here in time. Like
yeah,
it's about that time to start doing that shit. But I don't know if this happens to you ever, but almost every year I'll end up like waiting until 4 days before Christmas, and then I can't order anything online, and then I'm traipsing around on like Christmas Eve, like, you know, going to fucking Macy's or something stupid like that. Like,
oh yeah, I've done that like 8 p.m. on like November or December 23rd, going
mhm.
to stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That always happens to me because for Christmas Eve every year, we'll go to my grandparents' house. It's like a big thing, but they live down the shore in New Jersey. So it's like a 2 hour drive from my parents' house. It's like 3 hours from the city, blah, blah, blah. It's like nowhere near anything. And we leave and we go there in time for like late lunch. So there's no time in the morning. So like, and I see the majority of that side of the family that day. So it's like one less day. Like I can't even sneak out like in the morning on Christmas Eve because like it's done. Like the 23rd is the last day.
Yeah.
It's not great. What are you doing for New Year's? I'm also curious to know that.
I have no idea yet. I haven't really thought of that far ahead either. I mean, I haven't even thought about Christmas, so New Year's is just
True.
way too far.
This year I have no plans as of now. I'm kind of stressing about it. Usually I have like a plan like 6 months in advance. New Year's I really like, mostly because it's an excuse to wear like a sparkly outfit. That's like a girl thing. But I like fucking love wearing an outfit for no reason. Even if I'm doing nothing, I'm like, I just want to wear an outfit and I'll feel better. But this year I have no plan. And I keep walking around in stores and seeing sparkly stuff. And I'm like, should I just buy this just in case? Like, should I scoop all this up?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Do you think that I'm going to accept your advice? I think that that's the best advice you've given so far.
I mean, worst case scenario, just wearing a sparkly thing by yourself on New Year's Eve.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So I'm going to ask you one more question. And this is the same question that I'm going to ask Caitlin. And I think it's really funny for some reason. And I'm so curious to know your thoughts. So it's obviously Thanksgiving week. And this is coming out on Wednesday. Everybody's traveling, blah, blah, blah. Here's a question from it's from my guy, White Wine Forever, who I kept referring to as a girl, like forever. Like this person has since the beginning of Wine with Kelly is always writing in, and I'm like always reading their questions. And I thought it was a girl the whole time because I was like just being sexist and thinking that guys don't drink white wine. But it's a guy, and he let me know. So shout out to my boy, White Wine Forever.
I think you talked about him like 2 podcasts ago, and you're like, white wine forever. She always writes in, you said. And like,
yeah.
I think it's a girl because what guy likes white wine? And then you just.
Exactly. It's literally exactly what I said. And I was like, yeah, because like fucking duh. Like, I mean, I literally made a joke as if obviously it's a girl, but it's not. So that's on me.
I like white wine, so I'll throw that out.
You know what? Everybody likes white wine. It was unfair of me to assume, but you know, White Wine Forever. I was like, oh, that's a diva. Like maybe it's still diva. Maybe he could be my diva friend. So shout out to him.
He could be, yeah.
But he wrote in, how should you handle the when are you getting a girlfriend conversation at Thanksgiving when you're ugly AF? So like, first I want to break that down. I think that the real question is like, how do you handle the how are you getting a girlfriend conversation? If you are ugly, actually, then like that sucks. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say for you. I think if you're like ugly, like actually truly hideous, I don't think that your family's like going to ask you about your relationships.
I mean, if you're ugly and they're asking you, I mean, they obviously know. And if you're self-aware enough to know, just be like, well, look at me. And just answer like that.
Well, first of all, I'm ugly. Second of all,
just be brutally honest because they know what they're thinking it, you're thinking it. Just get it out there.
I think it's pretty fucked up of your family to ask too. Like, do they not know? Like, do they?
Yeah, or do they?
Ugly, like, no.
True.
It's pretty fucked up. But anyway, so what do you think as far as just in general, the asking when you get a girlfriend, or same goes for like when are you getting married, when are you getting engaged, like blah blah blah. What is your advice for all the people that are about to be faced with all those questions?
It's really the worst question about the holidays.
Yes,
I feel like my thought always going to the holidays is like, I want to carry a card and just hand it out to people. So they're always ask like, how's your job? How's your girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Just et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
Answering that question, I mean, I always answered it being like, well, I'm just talking to this girl. I'll see where it goes. Even if I wasn't, I just threw it out there just to kind of like give them a little bit of hope that I'm not, you know, a complete failure with other people.
That the family line doesn't stop at you.
Yeah, I'm just always like, you know, I'm talking to someone. We'll see where it goes. I don't know, but that's as far as I always go, just because I don't want to admit that I'm a failure, and I, you know, don't want to lie to them that I have a girlfriend. So
I think that that's really smart because you don't want to get too elaborate with the lie. Like you don't want to be like, oh,
yeah.
like a what's it called, Brady Bunch? Like, oh, George Glass. Like you don't want to get that far into it and make somebody up. I think that that's like a perfect in between. Is like, oh, I'm just talking to somebody. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not sure if it's similar for guys, but I know that growing up, my like aunts and stuff, and my on whatever side, or if I'd go to like Christmas Eve or wherever, I'd get asked this question. But then I get so many follow-up questions. Like I could never even do like a blanket statement like that. Like I can be like, oh, talking to somebody, like we'll see where it goes. And then I would get like, oh my God, what's his name? Show me a picture. Like, how many times have you gone out? What's going on? And it was just like, it would always spiral out of control.
I think my sister has like the same issue because I was like last Christmas, and she had like just started dating her boyfriend, which, you know, we talked about earlier. And then it's like, oh, I'm dating someone. And there's just question after question. They're like, oh, you know, talking to someone. And they're like, oh, okay. And then,
right. Yeah. And then nobody asks any more questions. And it's like, cool. I want that. Like, I wish I was standoffish. So people like actually, like I joke around. I'm not actually unapproachable, and all I do is talk. So, and people know that. Obviously, my family knows that. So they'll like ask me questions over and over again like that. They'll be like, so like where's he work? Where's he live? Like, how tall is he? How much does he weigh? Like, it's just like, stop fucking asking so much shit. You don't need to know all this. But the question card thing, I've been wanting that for years. Like,
it's the best.
The boyfriend thing, boyfriend, girlfriend thing, whatever, that's always been like the least of my worries. My number one worry is always the job question. Like, it's whatever. It's either like, because, you know, when you were in college, what kind of job do you want? Or how's the new job? Or like, oh, are you liking your current job? Or like, are you getting a promotion soon? Like, there's always some fucking question about work. And I personally have never like loved any of my jobs so much that I'm like trying to rave about them. Like, they're jobs, you know, like I have to wake up and go to work. Like, that sucks. Nobody wants to do that. So I'm never like, oh my God, I love my job. I love my coworkers. I've never been like that. So to get that question is like, fuck, like, and I'm a bad liar in that situation too. I can't just be like, yeah, it's great. It's good. Cause like I said, the follow-up question thing, like, tell me more about it. I'll always end up launching into, well, you know, like my coworkers could be better, or like, oh, well, you know, I don't really get paid a lot, or it's always ends up that way. And I don't know how to shut that off. Like, I don't know how to like stop that in its tracks.
Yeah, I'm dreading that this year because last December I graduated like right after Christmas, so I missed all those questions, and now this year it's gonna be like, oh, I just got a new job. Like, how's the move? How's the new job? All that shit. It's gonna be awful.
That's the worst. What question, or if there even is one, what question are you looking forward to most answering? Looking forward to answering most, I should say.
I don't even know.
There even is one. I feel like I don't have one. I was just thinking, like, what is something I will enjoy talking about? Like,
I don't know if there's like anything I enjoy talking about with my family now. It's always like the questions just trying to catch up and then acting nice. Maybe like, what's a good trip you've been on? I don't mind talking about like fun things I've done or something.
That's true.
Yeah, but I doubt that'll come up. It'll always be, you know, job, move, new place, all that stuff.
You should think of ways to like turn it into a conversation about a fun trip. Like, oh my God, well, you know, work's okay. I have a new client that's in California also. Oh my God, I'm going there in a few months. Like, let's talk about my trip.
Yeah, switch it up. That's the way to go, probably.
There you go.
That's how about 2 years ago, I broke my hand right before Christmas.
Oh shit. That sucks.
And that was the time I thought about the card, because I was asked probably 100 times, like, how'd you break your hand? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God.
It's like I kept trying to like switch it into something else. But like, well, I did this, but also I just move some.
Also, college is great.
especially since I didn't know how I broke my hand, so I kept making up different stories each time. It was a
How
drunken
did you?
night.
Were you just like drunk or something? What'd you do?
Yeah, it was right before Christmas break for college, so
Mhm.
obviously we went out, and I woke up the next morning. I was like, oh shit, like my hand really hurts. And I looked at it, and it was swollen up like twice its regular size.
No.
I was like, oh shit, this probably isn't good. And I drove home that day. My mom's like, I go to the ER. Like, that doesn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
So I went, and they're like, how'd this happen? I was like, oh, messing around with friends. Not, I don't know, because I don't want to say that in front of my mom.
Right.
But
Obviously. Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm sorry if you're listening, Mom. I don't know if you know this
Sorry,
week.
Mom.
I
I
don't
mean,
know if
whatever.
she's,
That's like, she knows. She's not stupid. She's like, yeah, okay, you're a drunk ass. Like, you were just were dicking around. Exactly. But
I mean, it was pretty clear I was hungover when I got home that morning.
oh yeah, always. What's so funny about when you break bones? Like I knock on wood, have like never actually, I'm knocking on wood literally because I get so nervous. I've never actually like broken a bone so significantly that I've needed a cast or or it's really like impeded me in any way. But once you're an adult, I feel like little kids break their shit all the time. Like they'll have like a broken wrist or like a broken arm, like whatever. They just always have casts. Like they're always broken as shit and whatever. But once you're an adult and you're like in college or you have to go to work or like you have to commute and you've like broken your arm or you like break your leg or something so ridiculous, it makes it so much worse. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
like, especially like even you like still being in school and stuff, it's still like you're an adult. People look at you like, how the fuck did you do that? Like you're a grown man. Like how did you break your hand? And also you have to like, do schoolwork and do homework and like have this broken hand and you can't use it as an excuse and you're like nobody's gonna baby you. Like it's not gonna versus like when you're a child, they will.
Yeah, you break your hand in 4th grade. They're like, oh, don't do homework tonight. College,
Right.
yeah,
Like,
fuck
oh,
you. Like, get this project done.
yeah, exactly. Like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, you can skip homework and also let me sign your cast. It's so cute. And then you're an adult and it's like, oh, you're just a drunk ass. Like, hand in your paper early because you're so fucking stupid. That's
exactly.
always how it ends up. God, I hate it so much. All right, Kenny. I think that's all I have for you today. I think those answers were great. I appreciate the answers. Do you have any last words for people going into the Thanksgiving holiday? What they should and should not avoid?
I mean,
I say avoid because I feel like it's Thanksgiving has become like a thing of dread now. Like people get excited about the food, but like everything else sucks.
My advice is just get the food and just pretend you're really interested in football, even if you're not. Just like focus in on it, but then you don't have to talk to anyone. Be like, yeah, I'm really invested in this game.
That's oh God. I wish I could do that. I wish I could like I had in one time in my life like showed an interest in football so I could be like, listen, like the game is on, don't talk to me.
Yeah, be like, I put some money on this game, like I really got to watch it, and then you don't have to talk to anyone. It's great.
That's so smart. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody quickly in the next couple of days or hours as you're listening to this, quickly take up a huge interest in football.
Yeah, it's the best way out of everything.
Amazing. All right, Kenny, thank you so much for chatting with me.
I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.